Hello, welcome to Talking Diabetes. Today I'd like to give you a very quick step-by-step guide to doing insulin injections. There is another video on my YouTube channel which goes into a lot more detail. Today this is just a real quick step-by-step guide that you can follow if you want to have a follow along video to watch while you get comfortable doing your insulin injections. First thing we're going to do is wash our hands with soap and water. The second thing we're going to do is check that we've got the right insulin. Make sure you're giving the right insulin at the right time. So I've got two different kinds of insulins here. I want to show you why. One is a clear insulin. It doesn't need mixing. One is a cloudy insulin and you do need to mix it. So today, for today's guide, I'm going to show you to use the cloudy insulin. Next, take your needle, peel the paper off the needle, screw the needle onto the insulin pen. It's kind of like a pushing, screwing motion. Only tighten it to finger tightness. When you're giving an insulin that requires mixing a cloudy insulin, then this is how you do it. You roll and rock it. Roll 10 times. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then roll. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When we look at it, we can see that it's nicely mixed. Then remove the lids from the needles. You'll see these needles have two lids. They've got a big outer lid and an inner lid. We keep the outer lid, and the inner lid we remove and throw away. We don't need that anymore. Get rid of it. Then we're going to prime the needle. We do that by dialing up 2 units, 1, 2, and wasting 2 units. So waste the 2 units. You can see the insulin coming out the end. That's what you want to see. The needle is very small. They don't hurt. Then dial up your dose, whatever your dose of insulin is. Now this varies for individual people. Today I'm just going to say 10 units. Look at it here. So I've dialed 10 units. Then I'm going to take my fake tummy. It's a pretend tummy. I'm not going to actually inject the insulin into my tummy today. Putting the insulin on my tummy, putting the needle in straight at a 90-degree angle. I didn't pinch and I didn't pull. I didn't do anything with the skin. I just gently inserted the needle. Then using my thumb, I'm pushing down on the plunger, and when the dial comes back to 0, I wait and count to 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then I remove it, and I take my big lid, I cover that needle to make it safe, and then I remove it. When I remove the needle, I put it into my sharps container and dispose of it safely in a sharps disposal container. Don't put it in the rubbish bin. It's illegal to put needles into rubbish bins, even if they're covered. Then I'm going to put my lid back on my insulin and store it in a cool place ready for later use. By cool, I mean in a cupboard. Don't put it back in the fridge. Insulin's designed to be given at room temperature. So don't go putting it back in the fridge. Just keep it in a cool, dark place, like the pantry or the cupboard. When I'm doing my insulin injections, I'm using my tummy. I prefer to educate people to use their tummy. There are other places on the body that you can use, but I'm not going to talk about that today. The tummy. When we're doing our insulin injections into our tummy, we find our belly button. We stay 2 finger widths away from our belly button. We don't go here too close to the belly button. But we can use this whole area above our belly button and below our belly button. We can also come out to the side on our flanks. If we can reach around there, that's perfectly fine. And when you're doing your injection, make sure that you are rotating the sites. Every time you do an injection, it needs to come away slightly, about 1 finger width away from where you previously did it. We can use a zigzag pattern, or we can go around in a circle. I don't really mind, as long as you're not going back to the same place all the time. And don't fall into the trap of going stab, 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 stab. You think you're rotating places, but you're not. You just keep going back into the same places on alternating sides. Don't fall into that trap. So that was a very, very quick video on how to do an insulin injection. Just please keep in mind that every individual is different and they require their own individual treatment and management. This is intended to be a general video to give you a general idea of how to do your insulin injections, or to help you out if you're new to insulin and you got stuck and you forgot what you were doing, or you're supporting a family member, something like that. Please keep in mind that individual people do need individual treatment regimes. Thanks for watching. If there's any topic you'd like me to talk about in Talking Diabetes in the future, please let me know and we'll make a video of it. Thank you so much for watching.